motion is unanimously approved.
Wednesday night, City Council pressing the pause button on moving forward with a purchase and sale agreement letter of intent with Calcott Ltd. The 7.24 acres and office complex, a possible location for a comprehensive homeless shelter.
Council asked for city staff to go back and do a cost-benefit analysis for not only the Calcott property, which there's an agreement already in place, or at least a preliminary one, and also another site that the city had looked at.
City staff identified the Calcott location based on criteria including a suitable location, sufficient space, future police substation, as well as an adjacent 10 acres for future projects.
Everything we heard was a legitimate concern.
Councilmember Willie Rivera represents the ward where Calcott is located. He shares the concerns of outspoken residents in the area, telling council that the city is not taking into account the challenges already facing their neighborhoods.
We're still having conversations about how to get a grocery store, and it just seems to me that in the midst of having those conversations, in the midst of trying to wrap our head around these larger issues this community faces, the last thing we probably need is a homeless shelter right in the middle of the neighborhood.
The vote to hold the purchase also requires city staff to look at another possible site for the shelter and engage residents.
We never had a conversation with all of you, with anybody else.
As of now, how the city will reach out to neighborhoods is unknown, as state property laws limit when the city can announce another location.
The property owners have the right to ask for confidentiality up until a certain point, and once we had an agreement, that was when we announced where that location was, and that was Calcott.
Now, even though the vote to delay was unanimous, Councilmember Andre Gonzalez released this statement to 23 ABC. We have a homelessness crisis in our community. The existing emergency shelters are at capacity. We need more beds, and we need them now. I am disappointed we are not moving forward with the Calcott location, but I support community outreach and dialogue. Eventually, though, we will have to bite the bullet and decide on a location.